This is LWT, part of ITV1. Now the latest news with Lauren Taylor.
Good morning. There's just over an hour to go before England's crucial World Cup match against Denmark, and fans across the country are nervously preparing to watch the game. Millions of us will be packing into pubs or glued to the television at home for the clash which England must win to go forward to the quarter-finals. Here's Dan Rivers.
The final countdown has begun and a nation awaits, much of it bedecked in red and white in an explosion of national pride. With just over an hour to go, the flag of St George's everywhere, from houses to cars. It seems the whole country has gone football mad. Bar staff are bracing themselves for a bumper lunchtime. Some 8 million people are expected to pack into pubs across the land. As the last-minute touches are made this morning, a handful of bars are hanging out red and white flags of a rather different nature. This Danish bar in the north, one of the few to be supporting the opposition. In Japan, the England team carried out their last training session at Nagata last night, many players sporting new shaved heads, with the exception, of course, of the captain's unique cut. Coach Sven-Göran Eriksson is under no doubt about the challenge ahead.
We have to play very good football if we shall break down Denmark. They've been doing very well so far. They are organised. They have a lot of pace if you give them time and space. So it's not easy.
And if you're looking for a prediction of the result, what about this? A Japanese meditation bowl. The higher the bubbles jump, the more goals to England.
It looks like 1-0, Beckham in the second half.
And if he's right, you can bet there'll be plenty of real bubbly being broken out this afternoon. Dan Rivers, ITV News.
In this morning's action, Germany have made it through to the quarter-finals with a 1-0 victory over Paraguay. The goal by Oliver Neuville, just 2 minutes from the final whistle, clinched the German victory. They'll now face either Mexico or the USA. And don't forget, you can see that all-important England match against Denmark live here on ITV1. The coverage starts at 11:30. Other news now, Rolling Stone Mick Jagger has been knighted in the Queen's birthday honours list. The once rebellious bad boy of rock and roll is one of a host of stars from showbiz to sport to receive awards. The former England manager Bobby Robson is also knighted. Emma Kennedy reports.
It might not be very rock and roll, but a knighthood's all right with Sir Mick Jagger. The 58-year-old Rolling Stone, with a reputation as one of rock's bad boys, says he's surprised and delighted at the honour.
I'm teased completely to death by everybody, and I've had to take it all in very good part. You know, I've had people on their knees. I had the whole thing. I've had plastic swords.
England's former manager will no longer be plain Bobby either. Bobby Robson, who in 1990 led one of England's most successful World Cup campaigns and now manages Newcastle, has been rewarded with a knighthood on the day England faced their crucial match.
Well, I felt very flattered, obviously, very thrilled, happy for my family who have supported me for a long, long time. I think it's a measure of my work and of the people that I've worked with.
Actor David Suchet, most famous for his role as the TV detective Hercule Poirot, and performer and drag artist Danny LaRue will also be going to the palace. London Marathon winner Paula Radcliffe receives an MBE for her endeavours. And there will be more celebrating for the British women's curling team, who have MBEs to add to their Olympic gold medals. Emma Kennedy, ITV News.
Tony Blair has agreed to meet the Irish Prime Minister Bertie Ahern for crisis talks about the Northern Ireland peace process after days of sectarian violence in Belfast. The move comes as Ulster Unionists met this morning, with hardliners demanding a tougher stance from their leader David Trimble against Sinn Féin. Firefighters in the United States are still battling to put out wildfires in Colorado, which are just 10 miles from Denver. Better weather has allowed them to get some of the blazes under control, but forecasters are warning that high winds over the weekend could fan the flames. That's it for now. Shuli Ghosh will be back with all the day's news and sport at 5:10. Do join her then. In the meantime, enjoy the match.
PowerGen, controlling energy for homes and business.
Hello, good afternoon. Well, for the big match over in Japan, coverage begins here on ITV in just a few minutes' time. Things aren't looking too bad at all. It's cloudy skies, maybe the odd spot of drizzle as well, and certainly cooler than of late, with temperatures coming in at 19 or 66 in Fahrenheit. It's a very similar sort of weather scenario back over here, at least in some places. Showers around, mainly reserved for Scotland there, but we've certainly got glimmers of sunshine as well. The best of the sunshine for the southeast there. But all the while, that cloud building up down to the southwest, and there'll be rain into the West Country and South Wales later on in the day. High of 21 or 17 Fahrenheit in those brighter slots. Tonight, that rain continues moving eastwards. It's mild and misty with it. Here's tomorrow's summary. In the meantime, good luck to England.
PowerGen, controlling energy for homes and business.
Football, the World Cup, it's all about choices.
The right ones.
The wrong ones?
It's all a question of choices.
Choose two men who came so near. Choose a man who wishes he wasn't here. Choose the man who shed a tear. He's one of you. He's one of us.
Choose the biggest games, the biggest names, the football brains. Denmark play England live today, 11:30 ITV1.
The choice is yours.